We've packed our passports
and bought our phrase books.
Shicha Kodi Kai Maska?
because we're off on our biggest, craziest adventure yet.
Delicious, delicious.
We're travelling further than we've ever done before.
To uncover the authentic roots of Britain's favourite takeaway foods.
I've always wanted to know how to make proper sweet and sour sauce.
Going off the beaten track and being welcomed into some of Asia's hidden worlds.
How marvellous is this?
From the high rises and hot walks of Hong Kong.
The heat on this is really, really intense. But listen, it's like a jet engine. I love it.
To the sweltering tropics of Thailand,
We love a tuk-tuk!
where they say it's impossible to eat badly.
Thai food's arrived in Britain, but by crikey, it's only the tip of the iceberg.
And we fulfil a lifelong ambition to explore Japan.
That is perfect.
Wow, look at that.
I've just had a sushi gasm.
We finish up in South Korea, where the spicy cuisine is sensational.
This will go down a bomb down the local.
So leather up and take to the road.
For one extremely hairy
Asian adventure!
We're in Hong Kong.
This is Asia's world city. It's famous for finance and fantastic food.
And it has one of the highest concentrations of restaurants per capita of anywhere in the world.
Chinese is now the most popular takeaway in the UK.
So what better place to come to track down the origins of our favourite dishes than Hong Kong, our gateway to China.
Hong Kong is a dazzling, busy, crowded, hot, steamy and stunning place where East meets West.
And it's here where our love affair with Chinese cuisine began almost 150 years ago.
Hong Kong became a British colony in 1842. The merchant ships, crewed by Chinese sailors, headed for Britain, bringing their cuisine to our shores.
Oh, look at all the ships in the harbour, dear. That's amazing. What a city!
Today, Hong Kong is under Chinese rule, home to 7 million people, and it's the most vertical city on the planet.
Here, Kingy! It's like Canary Wharf with chopsticks! And the food here is Cantonese, a mouth-watering mix of stir-fries, seafood and roast meats. It's what we have on our Chinese takeaway menus back home.
Dave and I love a Chinese takeaway like anybody else.
What's your favourite takeaway, Kingy?
Oh, beef and black bean sauce with crispy noodles, without a doubt. What's yours?
Well, good old predictable sweet and sour pork for me, matey.
Oh, well, no, you know.
We can't wait to find out how Chinese food here compares to what we know and love back home. Plus, we want to understand what our beloved Chinese cuisine means to the nation that invented it.
Yeah, we want to find out what Chinese people have for their takeaways, what they eat in their homes, well, and what they have for Sunday lunch. What I'm looking forward to is to having a big adventure in Hong Kong to really immerse myself in Chinese cuisine. There's got to be more to it than a number 42 with an egg fried rice.
But first, we've got to get our bearings. Hong Kong is made up of a chunk of mainland China, plus more than 200 islands in the South China Sea. The beating heart of it is Hong Kong Island, so that's where we're heading for our first taste of true Chinese cooking.
Nestled beneath the skyscrapers that are home to some of the world's biggest banks are traditional food stalls that are knocking out some of the most authentic Cantonese food in the city.
These open-air stalls, called Dai Pai Dongs, have been here for 60 years or more. Today, they provide the perfect lunchtime fix for busy office workers.
And we're meeting a 2 Michelin-starred chef, Alvin Lung.
So you know, we're gonna go to a Dai Pai Dong.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, brilliant.
Wow. He's going to give us a lowdown on fast food, Cantonese style.
You know, the chefs here are amazing. You know, they do thousands of these dishes. Can you imagine? They're doing this 14 hours a day in this immensity. So I think he's doing the clam for us.
And that's black bean, yeah?
That's black bean. The dish is cooked in under a minute.
Yeah.
You know, practically done in a minute, okay? You see them, he's stir-frying, or he's, you know, moving things around.
Tossing it.
Get everything coated.
The wok's fantastically versatile, isn't it? I mean, you make soup in it,
Well-
you're searing it, you're braising it,
You're deep frying it.
deep fry, yeah.
You can even steam it. I mean, look at that.
Wow.
Absolutely.
He's done these clams with my favourite, black bean sauce. Get in.
I love that. It's like a jet engine, isn't it? It's so
Yeah, look.
powerful.
Intense heat. It's over 200 degrees.
Scrub it out, get on with the next dish.
Well, this is a good thing about you have the dishwasher, you have the stove on one place.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Oh, seafood, thank you.
And you know you got a complexity of flavors there. It's a wonderful dish.
Oh, hey.
Beautiful.
Oh, man, that is unbelievable. But the flavours are perfectly balanced. Fabulous.
That's bouncy, thank you.
Wow. Alvin's challenged us to cook for him and the sifu here on the Dai Pai Dong. But first, well, we need some ingredients.
This is what we call the wet market.
Fantastic.
And here we are.
Wow.
Oh,
It's bouncing fresh, isn't it? But we
Dear.
kind of just need pak choi and choi sum, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
That's a good basis.
perfect. Job's a good one.
我幫你好冇？
係
啊
好，佢唔係啊，佢影相
哦
啊。
，OK OK，冇問題，冇問題。
Moment, thanks.
自己嚟
I've got to do it. I've got here. Listen, I'm caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. Here, I've
You
got
have,
something
haven't you?
to...
Yeah.
OK。
Okay, yes, no, very good, thank you.
而呢個10蚊啊。
That was 20, 22, she says.
22. Beautiful.
beautiful。
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Hong Kong is surrounded by waters and an island. So here, we just love seafood. Look, everything is live.
Cantonese food isn't very spicy. Instead, it relies on really fresh produce.
Everything is swimming, okay? It's not just fresh, it's live. You got live crab, live shrimps. These are not the fresh ones, so don't pick these ones. These are what is on sale.
Ah, right.
All
what's
right,
on here?
get those ones, okay?
They're the ones we want,
Okay.
eh?
Bake or
Oh, yeah, defo, look at those.
About a dozen, eh? There we go.
okay, here we go.
Some scallops.
Scallops, yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's smashing, that, isn't it?
We're going to do a stir fry with seafood and Chinese greens. I hope you've got what it takes, Kingy.
Hong Kong foodie, quicker than a human eye. What?
Hong Kong on a Dai Pai Dong.
I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it.
Kingy, I'm a bit nervous. I mean, we're cooking for the Sifu who owns this establishment and also a 2-star Michelin chef who's an expert in Cantonese food. And we are but two humble northern cooks.
But never mind, we're going to give it a go because
Yes.
we're like that.
Yes.
Delicious, if nothing else.
Now, we're going to cook a prawn and scallop stir fry. We've kept this simple, respect the fresh ingredients. Everything must be properly prepared, and the same goes at home. When I do a Chinese meal, I have little pots of everything ready to go. Because we're going to cook the dinner in about 3 minutes. This is a culinary sprint, not a marathon. Are we ready? Here!
Let's go.
Oil. Heat is so important. Garlic sliced. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Everybody says ginger. Brilliant with seafood. And that's flavouring the oil. We're using groundnut oil because groundnut oil, there's not much taste to it, really high temperature. Are you ready?
Get it in, dude.
6 king prawns deveined. Watch these little fellows bounce. Stallions and scallops which I've seasoned lightly. We put them on and we want them to catch on one side. Say when, Kingy?
I'll tell you, mate, I'll tell you. Right there, catch 'em.
Right, rice wine. 1 spoonful of. Okay, Kingy?
Yeah, mate, yeah, crack on.
Right. Spring onions going in.
As well as spring onions, garlic and ginger are key for an authentic Cantonese flavour.
Munch 2. Pak choy. Choy sum. They're going to wilt like us in this searing heat. Red chilli. I'm feeling manly.
No, wait, we need some liquid in there to sort of wilt, didn't we?
Right, some light soy sauce.
The heat on this wok is really, really intense. It's great because you can regulate it, but listen, it's like a jet engine. I love it.
Right-o, matey. In Cantonese food, seasoning is minimal. It's all about preserving the fresh, fragrant taste. You don't want to kill the scallops, the prawns, and the wonderful greens. And a teeny drizzle of sesame oil. Toasted sesame oil is for serving after, for dressing. Don't try cooking with it, it'll be rank. Now, very simple, very quick. That's it, Kingy, we need to get this out fresh. We're going to get to taste our stir-fry.
Come on, seafood. After you, mucker.
Sir? Fingers crossed. Alvin approves of our British take on Chinese food.
Well, I'm really tempted to taste this.
Okay.
See if you guys have really learned the secret of wok chi.
Alvin, what is wok chi?
Well, wok chi is the power from the wok. And basically, you know, it's from the heat, the intense heat, the hot oil, and then you put in the herbs. You got the ginger, you got the green onions, you got the garlic. Before you put in the vegetables, before you put in the seafood and whatnot. And it flavors the whole dish.
We put the spring onions in with the veggies. Would you have put the spring onions first into the oil?
I would have, because I think it basically adds flavors to the oil. But who knows? You may have discovered something new.
Alvin, could you ask Sifu what he thinks about the look of it initially?
Sifu, 你覺得嗰個樣貌點樣啊？ He says it's not bad, not bad. Now, the Chinese, not bad is good, okay? You gotta understand, you know, we are not very complimentary people, okay? So when he says it's not bad...
Oh, guys, let's taste. Come on.
Nice. Very nice. Very well seasoned. I don't need to add any salt. I don't need to add any chili sauce. Now, the only criticism I would have is the sauce is a bit watery.
We never thickened it.
Yeah. You know, it's good to thicken the sauce because the sauce is very important. It has a lot of flavor. And you want to thicken it so you can coat all the vegetables.
If we'd have put some corn flour through the soy, we would have thickened it as well, and it would have had a nice
coated all of those
It
ingredients.
would have looked better as well.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Other than that, guys, excellent.
Good.
Oh, he said it's okay.
You know, I think we've learnt more about wok cooking from you and the seafood in 3 minutes than we have done in like 10 years of pottering, you know. I want to try that recipe again. Yeah. Work on the wok chi.
You know, Dave, it's interesting. We don't tend to think of Chinese food as a healthy option in the UK, but here it's convenience food that's good for you too.
Now we've got to grips with Cantonese fast food, I reckon we need to find out what people eat at home and how food fits into family life.
Well, you're in luck, because we're going to gate crash a local family's weekday dinner. So it's bye-bye to the big banks of Hong Kong Island and hello to the new territories on the Chinese mainland, where 3.5 million people live.
Speaking of the banks, Kingy, Hong Kong has more billionaires per capita than anywhere else in the world.
Yes, and you need to be loaded to buy your own gaff here. House prices in Hong Kong have doubled over the past 4 years, so nearly half the population lives in council-owned skyscrapers with subsidised rents, like the one we're going to eat our tea in.
Tin Shu Wei is a government housing estate on the Hong Kong-Chinese border and consists of hundreds of high-rise apartments.
Now, each high-rise consists of 456 flats spread over 38 floors with approximately 12 flats per floor.
With 4 to 5 people living in each apartment, that makes a total of 2,200 people in each high-rise.
Now, as you know, Dave and I are not averse to a man knows best.
Now, well, this is Chinese grannies know best. I wonder what we'll find.
Our destination, floor 35, home to the Fungs, a typical Hong Kong working family.
Jackie and Lulu's.
Hello.
Hello, Jackie. I'm Dave. Pleased to meet you.
Jackie, hello, I'm Si. Very nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hi, how are
Yeah.
you? Very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
This is Si.
Hello. Very nice.
University student Jackie lives here with his grandma Lulu, 2 brothers and dad and mum.
And my mother.
All 6 of them live in this 2-bedroom flat.
here's my bedroom, and I will share the bedroom with my younger brother and also my grandma.
So there's 3 of you sleeping here?
Yeah, no, my younger brother will sleep in here.
Okay.
And me will sleep in here.
Yes.
And my grandma Lulu will sleep in here.
Ah, she's got a little bed under there.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
pull out.
Yeah. So here's my little kitchen. You can see I'll serve today.
Ah, with a little chef.
Hey!
Like the majority of families here, Jackie's parents both work full-time. Mum is an accountant's clerk, and now we're away in Kowloon.
And Dad is one of the 500,000 Hong Kong residents who work over the border in China.
So there's 2 woks and a wok ring and a rice steamer.
So Granny's in charge of feeding the family.
Lulu cooks for 6 in a kitchen the size of a broom cupboard. And tonight, we're squeezing in.
First, a bitter melon pork and black bean stir-fry. Bitter melon's a bit like courgette, but bitter.
So this is
Palm sugar.
palm sugar, yes.
Yeah. I think this is tastes good.
That's a lot of palm sugar.
I'm telling.
This side.
This
Add
side,
some water.
some water. I don't think I've cooked over a very small Chinese grandma before. It's brilliant.
Must be like she's like having a gruffalo in the kitchen. She's fantastic.
Oh, look now.
Jackie, now I know why you live at home.
Yeah, 唔使緊張，唔使緊張，慢慢嚟，慢慢嚟。
And there's a chicken dish coming now.
Is there?
Yeah.
Where from?
This 70-year-old doesn't stop for a second. Every night she cooks 5 or 6 different stir-fries plus rice.
So what dish is this one in?
Sour pork, Kingy.
It's sweet and sour pork, is it?
Yeah.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, love it! Lulu knows just how to make these Englishmen feel right at home.
Like magic.
Yeah. She's got stuff hidden
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, this is the sweet and sour sauce.
This is it.
Okay,
Then the julienne's a carrot, right?
I've always wanted to know how to make proper sweet and sour sauce. Everybody
you
loves
do?
it.
Yes, pineapple now.
Yeah.
Oh, look. And the peppers.
Yeah, pepper.
Ooh, you can smell. Lovely.
I like it. Yeah.
Way!
Wow, very big.
Oh! Okay, tomato
Yeah,
ketchup.
ketchup.
Oh, crumbs. That's 3/4 of a bottle of tomato ketchup.
I think it's a whole bottle of ketchup, Kingy.
Crumbs. Dude, that's 700 calories in the tomato sauce alone. Do you know sweet and sour pork's been on Chinese menus in Britain since 1908?
This is so sweet and savoury, and it does, doesn't it?
I'm telling you, this one's definitely sweet.
Oh, look at those.
Fantastic, Kingy. Beautiful.
This family feast has only taken Granny Lulu 45 minutes to rustle up.
Now I feel as though I've arrived in Hong Kong.
Yes, it doesn't get more traditional than
No.
a family meal.
So let's start.
That's fantastic, that sauce.
So nice and crispy. You're a good cook, aren't you, Lulu?
佢話你係一個好好嘅廚師啊。
You must love her, man.
And you know, this super gran isn't just a genius cook.
Did Lulu look after you?
係咪啊？我試下呀。
Yeah.
Yeah. 佢問係咪你由細到大都照顧我
Yes.
Yeah. When I'm a baby. Yeah. Yeah, when I'm a baby. I've been living with my grandma for 19 years.
Grandparents living in to help out working parents is a really common setup in Hong Kong.
I do love the chicken.
And Jackie's dad is a manager at a computer parts factory over the Chinese border.
Do you work during the week in China and you come back to Hong Kong at the weekends?
Yes, because Hong Kong is a low factory.
Yeah. There is no any factory. That's why many people have to work in the mainland.
So there's really no manufacturing base
Yeah.
in Hong
Yeah.
Kong. It's all in China.
Yeah,
in China.
so in China now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, food is just so good.
And produced in next to no time, in the smallest space.
Yep. But with bundles and spoonfuls of love and care.
Yeah.
And that was beautiful to see. Thank you very, very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, you're welcome. 佢話多謝你啊，你同我講 You are welcome. Try again. 就試多次啊 You are welcome.
You are I looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, your granny is the coolest granny.
She's the coolest granny.
Every night, Jackie sits down to that.
Yeah.
I mean, fantastic.
It was a banquet.
It was.
God, I bet Dad looks forward to coming back from China for the weekend.
It does as well.
But you know, it gives Lulu a place within the family.
Yeah.
Every night, I bet she puts that down with pride.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's
you know,
her role.
it's her role, it's her worth.
Yeah.
Proper family.
And I bet there's loads of people here that do exactly the same as we've
bet
been in
there is
receipt
too.
of in that flat, man.
Yeah. It's funny to think that 6,000 miles away in Britain, people are tucking into sweet and sour pork just like Lulu's.
Well, thank you, Hong Kong.
Lulu, we love you.
We do.
Hong Kong is impressive enough by day, but at night, the skyline comes into its own.
We've headed for Temple Street in Kowloon, one of the city's biggest night markets.
You can fill a truck.
Oh, I eat everything.
You dance like that, dude. Oh, see?
The people here don't just believe in bargains, though, do they? They believe in fate, too.
You superstitious, Kingy?
I am, mate, a bit, yeah, you.
I am, but not half as much as the Chinese people. I mean,
Yeah.
fortune-telling, astrology, customs, superstition.
Yeah? Well, apparently, you know, before any big event in their lives, they always go to a fortune teller.
I'll tell you your fortune for naught.
What?
Look into my eyes.
What?
You are going on a long journey.
Oh, God. So are you, come to that.
There's a whole load of ways to see into the future here, Si.
Well, which one should we go for? Should we go for tarot, kind of palms? Haven't we
Yeah.
palm done, I think?
Yeah, but nobody could say, dude, our lack of lingo puts us off, though, could they? You know.
Now, pay attention, Kingy, because this man has a gift that allows him to see deep into the core of my being.
Uh-huh. My head.
智慧先，頭腦線啊！
And he realises that you start raving bonkers.
呢度話佢中間呢條叫做頭腦線啦，佢叫做川字長啊，即係話起點相當高啊！我哋代表你嘅人嘅智慧相當好啊，係啦，智慧相當高嘅，再加上你原子代表好有藝術，好有藝術性嘅，你話呢條叫做財運線咯。All right，誒 OK 嘅，哦，向上嘅線。What do you see?
Thank you, Mr. Matt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's a smashing long life and prosperity.
Oh,
you know,
well,
and
that's all right.
everything, yeah, it's smashing.
Oh, well, that's good.
Right, now it's my turn.
Simon King, surely you're not entrusting your fate to a budgie.
Well, yeah, but these are specially trained fortune-telling lovebirds, you know.
Go on, mate, pick one out. Pick a good one. Doesn't want to come out. Oh, that one looks keen. This one's not. No, it's a way back in again. Tell it. No, it's not going well. The one in the middle looks like he's up for it.
Oh, he's nearly got... Oh!
Is it good? What does it say?
你嘅人呢，命帶天月貴人啊！天月貴人呢，
I'm free.
06079112122。
Oh, right. Smashing.
47，即係命帶天月貴人，為人孝爽啊！即係有男人呢，即係風度啊！男人風度呢就有計劃、有能力。
Seems all right, that, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, the other bird was positive.
Yeah.
It was a very positive movement.
Very
Thank
much.
you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Dave, you know I'm a bit psychic too, you know. Oh, yeah. I predict that next we will stumble across Hong Kong's most popular takeaway.
And I predict it won't be something you'll see on our takeaway menus at home.
Curried fish balls.
Yes. Now, 37 million of these are eaten every single day in Hong Kong. Thank you.
What did she say?
Do you want them in a pot?
These fish balls, made from ground-up white fish, are a cheap filling snack which first appeared here in the 1950s.
And about the same time, Chinese restaurants in the UK started doing takeaways too.
Chili oil.
Chili salt.
Well, this is it, our first fish ball in Hong Kong, the most popular ball on the planet.
Chili sauce. They're nice. They're like boiled fish paste, put together, glued together into a ball. Okay, I've overdone the chili sauce, haven't I? Woo! They're like fish Maltesers, do you know what I mean?
Curried fish balls. Now you don't see those down the golden chopsticks.
I'm in love.
I reckon you know, Dave, our adventure's off to a flying start. We've tasted real Chinese cooking here in Hong Kong and found that they love our favourite foods just as much as we do.
And today we're getting to grips with a cornerstone of Cantonese cuisine, the delicious dumplings and other bite-sized morsels known as dim sum.
Now, we both love dim sum, but Hong Kong is like the spiritual capital of dim sum, food for the heart.
There's a restaurant serving these parcels of steamed, boiled or fried perfection in every Chinatown around the world. Best served between breakfast and lunchtime, some folk reckon dim sum are the original brunch.
These days, going out for dim sum here is a bit like Sunday lunches to us, a chance to catch up with your family and have a blowout.
We've talked our way into the kitchen of one of Hong Kong's most authentic dim sum houses to see some masters at work.
Could you ask Mr. Lai how long he's been doing this for? Because he looks very, very skilled.
呢個係啦，做呢行幾耐？做呢行啊，超過40年。He become a dim sum master 師傅 for more than 40 years.
40 years?
40 years.
Yeah.
This is the place to come for dumplings and for good dim sum.
These guys are serious craftsmen. They have to learn over 300 different dishes and feed over 700 hungry mouths a day. The biggest sellers are steamed barbecue pork buns called char siu and har gao, a clear bonnet-shaped dumpling filled with shrimp and bamboo shoots.
That is a beautiful thing. I mean, if Penelope Cruz was a dumpling, that'd be Penelope.
The instant the dim sum are cooked, the baskets are banged onto serving trolleys. The ladies known as aunties push them around the restaurant, shouting their wares and doling out dumplings to hungry punters who tip them the wink.
And today, we get to turn trolley dolly.
Does this make me an auntie?
Wagon dragon's more like, dude.
I'll tie you round the back. Now listen, are you going to be a miserable auntie or a happy auntie?
I think I'm going to go traditional.
What do you mean?
I'm kind of quite stern, really.
I tell you what, dude, it's going to take more than a stern look to win this challenge, Auntie Dave.
Char siu mo cow pie chai.
Har gao, siu mai? Yes? OK, what would you like? Siu mai, har gao?
Char siu mo kai pao chai.
Har gao. That was 3. There you go. Thank you.
A hat trick? I'm cleaning up with my trolley dolly charm offensive, you know. Take that, Myers. Get in.
Thank you. Har gao, siu mai.
I guess it just goes to show that when food's this good, it sells itself.
It's easy being an auntie, because it's so good, people love it. And I think I've got 2 of the favourites. Char siu moi, cow pie chai.
These little dumpling numbers are selling like, well, hot dumplings.
You gave us the wrong dim sum.
Oh.
We wanted char siu bao, but you gave us
Cow pao chai.
Kai bao zai.
Let's get cow pao chai.
Oops, dumpling identification fail.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the last of me baskets gone. Looks like a win for the kingy.
Oh, in record time, kingy. Boom. Host. Yeah, hostess trolley. Smash it.
Seems like we're naturals when it comes to selling dim sum. I just hope making them comes as easy.
First, we need some ingredients, so we're heading for Hong Kong's back garden. The fishing village of Saigon, in the new territories for a spot of shopping.
It's one of the most popular places for locals to kick back and indulge their voracious appetite for all things fishy.
There's a whole culture of it here. What you do is you walk along the prom here, look at the beautiful scenery, you pick your fresh fish, you pick your fresh shellfish, and then you nang it.
Yeah, it's the ultimate pick-and-mix seafood platter. Do you know, we'd like to say, with the plethora of fishing boats just there, that it's all locally caught and there's no food miles. But the truth is, loads of this stuff comes from China, because Hong Kong's so built up and its demand and so overpopulated, it eats its way through a phenomenal amount of fresh fish.
It's not just fish. 95% of all groceries are imported here, so living ain't cheap.
And we're after some super fresh seafood to make dim sum. So, I hope you've got your wallet.
What a fantastic way to go out and get your ingredients.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it'll get much fresher. But how the hell do we ask for 6 bouncing fresh jumbo-sized prawns in Cantonese?
Look, six zang ha. Look, six zang ha. Those ones. Go up a bit. Not that one. Yes, yes. Good, thank you.
3 more. He wants 200. I've only got 100.
Hey?
Well, 200, that's 20 quid for 6 prawns.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, that's like a major department store in London prices.
Well, you know, it's local at the source, isn't it?
Go on, use your Geordie charm.
Right. Yeah, well, no, we don't want your hat. We just want the prawns. 100 for the prawn. Hello? 100.
Is he telling us what we think he's telling
No,
us?
there's no need to be rude. 2.
Yeah, 2, yeah. Oh, come on, we'll do something.
OK. Oh, great. No, he didn't see the other 100. Smashing.
Ah! So you don't have to climb down.
Oh, excellent.
Hey!
Right, 1. Look at that.
Hey.
Oh, we get change.
Ah!
Thank you.
I tell you what, it's an amazing way to buy prawns, but it wasn't cheap.
Cheap or not, dude, I'm sure there'll be belter in our dim sum recipe.
Here we are with the South China Seas behind us.
Yeah, we're doing dim sum Sai Kung style.
I'll be making a lotus leaf parcel with a mouth-watering meat filling encased in rice.
And I'm going to do scrumptious prawn and crab dumplings.
But first, we need the necessary Cantonese cooking implements.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Where do they come from? These are good for small work.
Good for big work.
They're good for medium-sized work.
They're good for mashing.
They're good for prepping.
They're good for shaving yourself when you lose your razor. Everything can be done with your Chinese chopper.
Indeedy. And first, I'm chopping chicken and pork loin to make the filling for my lotus leaf recipe.
Now, if you've noticed, I haven't been too particular about trimming the fat off this because the fat will actually seep into the rice and give it additional flavour.
Fire up the wok and get some garlic in.
And you can kind of frizzle the garlic. Don't worry if it gets burnt. Again, that's one of the things you always say is don't burn the garlic. It's kind of all right with this.
30 seconds. Just wait until it goes slightly crispy.
And then cook off the meat.
And that just needs to be coloured through.
Lovely. This is a lapchern sausage. They're a sweet sausage, full of fat, really, really, really nice.
If you can't get to an Oriental supermarket, try using sweet-cured bacon. And so it's not too meaty, we're adding some mushrooms to the filling mix.
What's up? This wouldn't happen to Rick Stein, would it?
It wouldn't.
I'm making a sauce for the meat, starting with rice wine.
Isn't that a Bobby Dazzler? Drink your wine and then make a lamp. This is going to help the lotus wrap filling stick together.
Add some soy sauce and corn flour, and that's job done.
And watch it go thick.
Sticks together lovely, so that'll be perfect for our parcels. Now, what we do, we let that cool for about, it's going to take about half an hour.
But what we are going to do is dress that with just a splash of sesame oil. Just gives it that little extra bit of doodah.
So that's the inside of sized wraps sorted. Now I need to start on my seafood dim sum.
The filling for the prawn and crab dumplings is an assembly of fine flavours and fruits of the sea. I have a lovely dressed crab here. Pop that into a bowl.
These perfect prawns need chopping up. Then add some garlic, ginger, dried orange peel and water chestnuts before thickening the mix up with the old corn flour and water trick.
And the prawns are quite kind of gelatinous. When that mixes with the corn flour, hopefully they should be quite easy to mould into my little dumpling cases.
Add chopped carrots and spring onions for a bit of colour.
Look at that. It's like a mosaic. It's like a terrazzo floor in a Victorian vestibule.
Lovely, that, dude, lovely.
Let's make dumplings. And I've got a dumpling dabbler, and people use them for packing your dumplings. I'm making my dumplings with wonton skins, which you buy in packs of 50. I put a little spoonful of the mixture in the middle, and I painted corn flour and water around the edge. I pick up my doodah, little pleaty, like so. Get it quite firm and dab it down. And that's number one.
My dim sum are parcels wrapped in a lotus leaf. I'm using cold cooked rice.
Into the middle, we put our lovely mixture. A little bit more rice on the top there. Then what we do is we gather it all together.
You can buy lotus leaves at Oriental supermarkets, or, alternatively, use greaseproof paper instead.
Little parcel.
Already it gets steaming, Kingy. Make sure they don't touch or they'll stick together. And they both take 15 minutes to steam because the rice is cooked already.
They look amazing. It's definitely food for the heart.
Well, Kingy, dim sum actually means a drop on the heart because they were meant to be eaten as a snack, not a main meal.
Shall we?
I think so.
Oh, little bundles of joy, Mr. King.
How fabulous.
Whoa!
How lovely does that little melange look?
To the side. Whoa.
They are firm and lovely.
Got some life, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, nice.
The carrots are there, it's got some crunch, the water chestnuts. Oh, that's lovely. You could have the most wonderful dim sum party. All sorts of different types of dumplings, and you can do all the work before your guests are there. But when your guests arrive, in the steamers, Bob's your uncle, 15 minutes later, serve it. Right. Oh, look at that, it's chewy. Oh, they are good.
Joe Sun! That's Cantonese for good morning, that is.
And what a morning, dude! Back in the thick of it. Monday rush hour on Hong Kong Island. It's mayhem in this megacity.
Hundreds of thousands of people are hurrying into the central district for work in the skyscrapers.
But we're here to find out what Hong Kongers eat in the morning.
I like the look of this for breakfast, side.
Oh, it's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this smells of Asia.
Fish. I can smell fish.
Can you believe it? A quarter of locals here have their morning meal out at least 5 times a week.
And Dave and I have heard the locals are rather partial to a good old-fashioned fry-up.
There's Susie.
There she is. Hey,
You
Susie.
see, I've been waiting for over 2 hours.
You cannot be. You haven't got a watch on.
So if you want to eat,
Oh, let's eat.
let's go
Starving.
inside.
Yeah.
But you
All
have
you,
to
two
help me
need,
down.
all you two need a fishing rod, isn't it? Really?
Darling, have to help me down. Oh, I love you.
Hong Kong celebrity Susie Wong is going to show us how she likes to start the day.
You see, this is how this man make tea. So we have stocking.
Yeah?
So
silk stocking.
Yeah, silk
Yes.
stocking.
Back in the good old days of the Jolly Empire, the English love of a brew filtered through to the local population.
Now they reckon that straining the tea 8 times through what looks like the old granny's nylons makes the tea taste silkier.
This place is called a cha-cha-teng. A load of them opened up in colonial times and they're still popular today.
It's as close to a greasy spoon as you'll get here, serving mixed-up comfort foods to locals who want a taste of Western grub on the cheap.
I guess to them it's a bit like chop suey and chips is to us. A bit of what you know and a bit of what you don't.
Now that is a spam noodle.
Spam noodles and egg.
Yeah, spam noodles
Spam,
and egg.
beautiful spam, beautiful spam.
This is brilliant.
Now this is a French toast.
I tell you, the tea, you know, the 8 times passing, it certainly draws the mouth.
Wow.
Egg sandwich?
Oh, egg butties.
Corned beef.
Corned beef.
It's white bread, sliced
White
with a
bread,
crust
yeah.
off. I mean, fundamentally, that's a corned beef savoury sandwich. This is a pot noodle with spam and a fried egg.
Yeah. It's very westernized.
So you're going to have a try?
I'll give some to you. Have a bite.
Oh, look at this, thingy. It's a Hong Kong breakfast club sandwich. Corned beef, egg, 4 slices, white processed.
Double-decker dude class.
It's not bad.
No, isn't it?
No. It's interesting. It's not full of expats in here. No. I thought it'd be full of crusty old colonels that have been left behind having their bully beef and egg butties.
It's fascinating, isn't it, that you have these kind of echoes of the cuisine of the past 100 years ago. You can see how important to a lot of nations Hong Kong was. And from that, you get these multi-layers of food from different places around the world, different influences brought in and kind of mishmashed together in this mad city cuisine. It's nuts. Come on, let's have a go.
Yeah.
It is,
How do you like it?
I think it's strange because, I mean, the luncheon meat is quite kind of economy luncheon meat, and the noodles do seem to be quite kind of instant.
Yeah, it is instant noodle.
Yep.
Hey, how come you're not touching your French toast? Eggy.
They're not worried about the calories, are they? It's all a bit, it's all...
There's something inside it.
What's something inside?
Yeah, peanut butter.
There's a fried white bread,
Peanut butter.
eggy, syrupy, sweet, buttery, extra butter sandwich.
Exactly.
This is the sort of food that killed Elvis.
A minute on the lips, a
lifetime on the hips.
Oh.
Trust the British to leave a legacy of corned beef and egg sandwiches, spam and egg noodles, and eggy bread. God bless them.
It's interesting that in the same way we Brits have westernised Chinese cooking, the people here have adapted our food for their tastes.
Well, that's not what you call an Asian treat, is it?
No.
I mean, it's interesting. It's the legacy that we Brits left behind, but I did feel it's come back to haunt me.
It's still coming back to haunt me, I tell you. That's wrong.
I want an Asian adventure, not an egg sandwich.
We need to go and find something local.
Something right.
I've got just the thing. Noodles.
Of course, Hong Kong's the place that brought us Brits this key Cantonese ingredient.
And we've wangled a rare invite into the back room of the Lao Sum Key Noodle House in Kowloon to learn the secrets of making the ultimate heritage noodle.
You know, Key, what I'm excited about is, for years, the first Chinese food I ever tasted as a kid was in my local takeaway, and it was chow mein.
Yeah.
It was noodles. And it was the way that the noodles were just fried on the bottom of the pan, and they were soft on the top, and there was something special. And to wait kind of 40 years to have the real thing, it's so worth it.
This place opened in 1931, and the family business has been handed down from father to son, ending up today in the hands of noodle artist Jason.
Inside,
How many?
about 30 or 35.
35.
30? But duck eggs are going to make it
Yeah.
really rich, aren't they?
The colour of those yolks and stuff is
Yeah.
going to go through the noodle. It's going to be fabulous.
It's good to see you get cracking, Kingy.
Did you have to?
All that's in these noodles is eggs, flour and water. Not mixed, but pressed into a dough.
How old were you when you started making noodles?
11 years old.
11.
Yeah.
Do you like making noodles?
I like doing this now.
Yes.
But when I was a young boy, I don't like this.
So far, so normal. Having worked the dough to activate the gluten, it's time for Jason's party trick.
Okay.
Hey! Well, I can honestly say I've never seen the rodeo technique of noodle making before. Yee-haw! Saddle up, cowboy.
The pressure of kneading with the bamboo and Jason's body weight makes for a denser noodle with a springy texture, apparently.
And he's agreed to see just how dense two hairy bikers can bum bounce his noodles.
Just pull me pants up. So, like, creasing your bum.
No, not your bum, your thigh.
No, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm a machine, dude, I'm a machine.
You're getting good compression on there,
I'm not surprised. There's about 20 stone of Geordie on the end of it.
I never thought I'd see the day when you were pole dancing.
Very flaming funny. Get on you, right? Get on. And don't break his pole. Right. That's it. Yeah. Let gravity work.
Steady on, Madam Butterfly. Have you had dance training?
Funny you should mention it.
It's all about posture, isn't it? Keep your back straight, eyes forward.
Once the dough's been ridden to within 3 millimetres of its life, it's onto Grandad's original cutting machine for noodle formation.
Wow. It's a really, really strong dough, isn't it, Kingy?
Yes, mate.
And that means you can cut it really fine.
Do you know what? They're a beautiful form of foodstuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they look so beautiful.
And long may the bamboo pole method of noodle making continue.
I'll second that, Kingy.
The Pearl River.
You know, there's so much more to Hong Kong than the city.
We're heading out to the fishing village of Taiyo. For hundreds of years, the Tanka people have made a living here, salting and drying fish. Their open-plan stilted houses over the tidal flats are a world away from the high-rises of the city. Hey, Sai, you know how Hong Kong would have been all sleepy fishing villages like this till the Brits arrived. Back then, it only had a population of just 1,500.
I know, mate, it's mad to think that there would have been English policemen in khaki shorts in that colonial police station over there. And that's where we're going to do some cooking.
We're going to do possibly the best egg fried rice you've ever tasted. Don't say, oh, no, no, egg fried rice.
Listen, this is a minter.
It is. We're going to do our own crispy belly pork to start the egg fried rice off.
Where could be better to roast some piggy than here in China, where they produce over half the world's pork? This piece is super fatty, so it should crisp up like a good one. But it needs a marinade. The dry ingredients are star anise, 5 spice powder and salt.
Just give that a little schmozzle.
I love Szechuan peppercorns. It's like the culinary equivalent of local anaesthetic.
It is, isn't it?
And my department's the wet ingredients. Grate 2 cloves of garlic, some palm sugar and a thumb-sized piece of ginger.
Why do people say that? I mean, whose thumb's that? And we're going to marinate the pork in a plastic bag.
So that's how it dries.
Invisible tennis ball.
Go on then.
Go on. Throw the invisible ball.
Oh, nice catch, dude.
Then add the wet stuff, plus a spoon each of hoisin sauce and sesame oil.
Just give it a good squidgy up. You pop that in. And then we're going to massage the pork. You know, you want to kind of put Barry White on in your head, you know? That kind of, hey, baby. Go on. Whoa, baby. Laying on the love. So look at that, no washing up. Then put it in a moderate oven, about 160 degrees Celsius, for about an hour and a half, an hour and 3/4, until it's cooked through and maybe a little bit crispy.
Obviously, take it out the bag first.
And there's just time to emulate our colonial forefathers. We would take a little kind of tea time gin and tonic, wouldn't we there?
Yes.
On the terrace, yes.
Yeah, would.
Oh, yes, watch the sunset over the Empire.
Yeah.
Yep. And fill ourselves for the quinine, Costanel area.
Yeah.
Oh, God. They're biting again tonight.
Let's shoot something as well. That's always a good chance.
Yeah, we did a lot of that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The Japanese don't care to. The Chinese wouldn't dare to. Hindus and Argentines keep firmly from 12 to 1. But Englishmen deter stars, yes, stars. In the Philippines, they have lovely screens to protect you from the glare.
It reminds me of
In the Malay
Broadstairs.
states, there are hats-like plates which the British won't wear. In Bengal,
Come on, mate.
move at all is
The
seldom
pork's got to be
ever
done by now.
But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday, 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 out in the midday sun.
Crispy belly pork.
Beautiful.
It's very sticky, it's icky, it's just as it should be. A mistake a lot of people make when they're doing egg fried rice is just to pop the eggs into the rice, and it ends up being kind of soggy. You don't want that. Cook the eggs first in a kind of rolled up omelette. Shred it, put it in the eggs at the end. It's beautiful.
Right, and put that in there, just so we can throw it into the pan.
First off, about 2 tablespoons of groundnut oil.
Now we've soaked some dried prawns to flavour the dish.
Bung them in. Now to this, we want the garlic. 1 big clove finely sliced. Put that in.
Tell you what, mate, I'm going to come round this side and see if I can be a bit of a shield, because the wind's up.
Yeah. Because you want to get heat under a wok, you know. Now, take the pork. It's fantastic. Crushed Szechuan peppercorns. Chinese 5-spice. And now the rice. Never use fresh rice. You want stone-cold leftover rice, because you don't want it to go soggy. So what I often do is, if I'm having rice the day before, say with a chilli, I'll do double rice. And now for the fresh prawns, which need less cooking time. If you're me, I dig for the prawns. Oh, it's wok static, isn't it?
Oh, hey, man, it's absolutely beautiful.
And now the spring onions. And now the omelette.
Look at the colours in that, though. It looks fabulous.
Well, some people call it rainbow rice, don't they?
Yeah.
And lastly, a dressing of soy sauce.
That looks and smells epic.
And where better to eat our seafood supper than here on the shore of the South China Sea?
Well, what a perfect end to a perfect day.
Well, unfortunately, our adventure in Hong Kong is nearly over. But there's one last thing on our to-do list. It's nice to head out into the wild blue horizon.
We're hooking up with the Mad Dogs, the Hong Kong biking club. Hey, you all right? I used to have one of them. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Hiya, you all right?
They regularly get together at the weekend to bike out of the city and into the surrounding countryside.
It's about an hour's ride to our destination, the Tai Shu Ha Tin Hao Temple near the Chinese border. Pressure cooker, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Crumbs. Oh.
What's the motorcycling scene like in Hong Kong?
We have the luxury of having some really beautiful mountains, some really beautiful coast roads.
Yeah.
I mean, where we do get to ride is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's not all motorway riding to get to somewhere scenic. Literally, you step outside your door, ride for 5 minutes, and you're in some beautiful countryside. So
Sure. Do you not kind of run out of roads and places to go?
pretty much in 2 hours. Takes about 2 hours.
Can you just go into China and motorcycle there?
We're not allowed to. Unfortunately not.
Really?
Unfortunately not, no.
So why? What happens?
Perhaps we are too fast for the Chinese police. I don't know.
There are 600 temples and shrines here in Hong Kong, where the dominant religions are Taoism and Buddhism. This temple honours the sea goddess Tin Hao, who is worshipped by both faiths.
Here, the Mad Dogs are going to send us on our way with a traditional Chinese good luck ceremony.
And this is a Bai Sun.
Basically, yeah, this is our way of blessing journeys and houses and workplace and all sorts of stuff.
Expat biker Jeff is going to guide us through the Bai Sun.
We'll take 3 of these, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
And you get 3 of them.
Thank you, thank you.
So then we approach.
So you light your incense stick.
This ceremony worships the gods of the land and air and is typically performed for any new venture that might disturb them. A new business, construction project or event, for example.
Or a couple of hairy bikers travelling through Asia.
And this sort of ceremony is really important in Hong Kong. Yeah, no matter whether it's your house or your business, everyone will do this ceremony when they first move in.
Right.
To get rid of any evil spirits that may be around or any bad feeling that's there.
Right, just to kind of
Yeah,
to exercise it as
yeah,
we
absolutely,
were saying.
yeah. And after a while of living here, you kind of get drawn into it, and the more you hear people talk about it, the more real it becomes, I suppose.
I'm off.
To the Chinese, 3 is a lucky number, so we've got 3 incense sticks. Then we have to bow 3 times, and then give the gods a drink of rice wine.
And then bow to the sky, and then just pour a little bit on the floor.
Next, an offering of roast pork.
The way you cut the pig is very important too, isn't it?
It is, yeah, the position of the pig with the head facing the temple.
Yes.
Right.
The way the pig is cut, the way it's served, everything has a meaning. So.
Oh, so from the neck.
So we
Using the Chinese cleaver to cut the pig from top to tail in one fluid stroke signifies completion. And sharing the chopper means sharing the luck.
Okay. Hey. Oh, thank you. Of course.
Oh, wow.
It's like the Hong Kong bikers equivalent to the bacon butty, do you know what I mean?
Oh, Jeffrey, thank you.
Before we go, there's one last thing to keep the gods on side.
The eternal financial flame.
Offer them some paper money.
That's a light. Well, what a great day, wasn't it?
Wasn't it
It
just?
was good riding. Never expect all those people to turn up.
Well, and what was cool, though, were people were joining us as we were riding through. It was just brilliant, wasn't it?
And actually, we were amongst expats. But there were expats who have adopted the culture, appreciate it, and get a lot out of it, you know? And that pork was good, wasn't it?
Excellent.
Aye. Pork cracking the joss stick. Well, hopefully we've guaranteed a bit of safety on the rest of the trip.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Our time in Hong Kong has come to an end. You know, it's kind of reassuring that the Chinese dishes we love back home are so important to Hong Kongers too.
Yes, I've also realised, Dave, it's easy to take Chinese food for granted. It's so simple. Just fresh ingredients cooked quickly. And you know what, mate? That's its beauty. Our journey to discover the roots of Britain's favourite food continues next week when we hit Thailand.
One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster.
But will our efforts to cook Thai food impress the locals?
Good. Very good.
Good. Oh, champion.
Champion.